to all, welcome back to my channel YKSL Academy. In this video, we are going to share some crucial questions which students ask when they begin to prepare for UGC NET examinations. In this video, we are going to see paper 1, right? And the questions what usually comes in the minds of students while preparing the examination is where to start from and how to study this, right? See, in this paper 1, we have 10 units which diverse that we have to study to crack in paper 1 for UGC NET examination, right? First we begin with where to start from and then we move on to the detailed syllabus. Okay, right. So where to start from? See, the students will think how to start or where to start from first. Whether we have to start from the first unit or the second unit or third unit or somewhat things, right? Yes, most of them doesn't know where to start preparing for the UGC NET. See, a simple answer for this is don't think too much in this, that from where to start. Just start at wherever topic or whatever topic you like. Yes. Start with the most interesting topic or just starts with the toughest one, whatever you like. Yes, we have to start now. We doesn't want to think again and again. So whether I want to start this topic or the next topic, we are not supposed to think like that. See, whatever the topic, if you are good in research aptitudes, yes, okay, I just go with the easiest one first, then go with the research aptitude first. No, I just know some basic things. I just know some basic research things or basic teaching aptitudes. I just want to learn some toughest questions first, toughest topic first, then go with the toughest topic, right? So you have to start. We doesn't want to stay back like thinking how to start, from which point we have to start, right? Just start immediately. Yes. Now, how will you prepare? Yes, come, we see that now. How to study this? There is just a basic formula, a learning formula to go for this. Formula for this paper 1? Yes, that's a basic formula. Everyone has to know to crack these exams easily. The learning formula consists of 4 components. The first one is understand, then learn, then repeat, then practice, right? So you have to understand the concept first. What is the concept is? For example, if suppose you are doing with this research aptitudes, right? So you have to know what is variance is and what is variables is, why we have to take this variable, like that. You have to know what is the concept is first. Then you start learning. Deep learning, not as a thing like or glance path. You have to go with the deep learning, right? So not at a glance, right? You have to look, sit, you have to learn, you have to mark it, you have to write, you have to take notes. Fine, you have understand the concept, you have learned. Then what to do? You have to repeat. That is, you have to revise again and again the concept twice. You have to repeat it. Yes, see, we understand the concept, basic concept, and we learn. We do have some deep learning. We just memorize or something else we did, because it is not like understanding the concept, taking your giving your own notes. It's not a descriptive type. It's an MCQ, right? So to keep this in your memory, you have to repeat. You have to revise again, at least the same concept twice or thrice. Fine. Then you are supposed to keep on practicing the same. Right, but don't do this practicing only one topic completely all the time. So you just have to be confident that yes, this is okay. I'm clear on this, right? So you have to follow this 4 formula to crack this NET easily, especially this paper 1. Right? This is not for paper 1. This learning formula you can apply it even for your major. That is for paper 2. Okay, so this is a learning formula. First you have to understand, then learn, then repeat, that is revise, then practice. Fine? Okay, fine, I did. So I got an answer for these 2 questions. Then Now we are going to see how not to study. See, we see previously how to study, how to prepare. Now we are going to see how not to study. Don't study from any random sources. Okay, see, for example, if I'm just watching this video now, then I'm just going with some other books, then again some other video material, and then again with some other material from my friends or from other, right? You should not be like that. You have to be clear on what material you are going to be, right? Don't look into any random materials. Okay, it won't be a proper one. Then please don't highlight the entire book. See, some people just, okay, this is the important thing, right? Just highlighting the things, okay, important, and at the last, if you see, the entire book is been highlighted. That is also not a good methodology. And don't give a leisure learning. Sit back and relax learning, or just on the couch or in the bed lying and learning. Don't give anything like that. You must have some paper and pen with you always while you are just learning. You have to take some notes. Detailed, I'll just tell in the upcoming videos how to take this important things from that learning material, right? So these are the three things we are not supposed to do. Don't study from random sources, don't highlight the entire book, and don't do leisure learning. Fine. Now we are moving on to the syllabus for paper 1. See, to crack the paper 1, yes, there are 10 diverse units we have to go through, right? So only then we can able to crack this paper 1 easily. The unit 1 is about teaching aptitude. The unit 2 is about research. The 3 is about comprehensions. 4 is about communication. The 5th one is about mathematical reasoning and aptitude. 6th is about logical reasoning. 7th is about data interpretations. Unit 8 is about information and communication technology, that is ICT. And 9th is about people, development and environment. And the final 10th unit is about higher education system. Yes, come, let's see the syllabus one by one, unit wise, right? So this is unit number 1, teaching aptitude, which covers about the basic learner characteristics, that factors that are affecting the teaching that are related to teacher, methods of teaching in institution of higher educations, teaching support system and evaluation system. See, after this 10 units, after we just go through this 10 units, I'll just give some important, I'll just highlight some topics which has to be covered unit wise, which we have to give more preference unit wise, because that's a topics which repeatedly will be asking most times. It was been asked in the previous year's NET examinations, right? And we'll just finish this unit and we'll just see in the at the last, right? So this is the unit 1 about teaching aptitude. Unit 2 is about research aptitude, about research, the methods of research, that there is a type like historical, descriptive, experimental, like this. Then how to write these articles or how to write this thesis, that one, right? As well as we know that comprehension in unit 3, there will be a passage, we have to read that passage, and the question is being as related to the passage, and we are supposed to answer for the same, right? In previous papers it was quite easy, and it became a bit tougher, right? It was not like direct questions, okay, but anyhow we are supposed to go through the paragraph carefully and we have to answers. In this we can easily secure 5 marks, okay. The next 4th unit is about communications, the effective of communications. The most important thing is effective communication, and barriers to effective communication is the most important topic, right? Where we can get more questions in UGC NET paper 1, right? The 5th one is mathematical reasoning and aptitude, where we see these types of reasoning, number series, letter series, codes, relationship, mathematical aptitudes like distance, ratio, proportions, average, everything will comes under this one in unit number 5. Then unit number 6 is about logical reasoning, like understanding the structural arguments, analogies, and Venn diagrams. 7th unit, again, where we can secure this 5 marks easily. The next 5 marks is data interpretation. So we are going to interpret the data based on the table or based on the chart or something else. We are going to map the data and we are going to interpret it, and we are going to answer for those 5 questions. And in this also we just easily get 5 marks, right? Then the 8th unit is about ICT, that is information and communication technology, right? This we are supposed to know this abbreviation. It is quite related to this systems and computers and other things, and we are supposed to know this. The most important thing is we are supposed to know this general abbreviations and terminology in computers. And unit number 9 tells about this people development and environment, and this unit is also known as a theoretical part unit, where we are supposed to know about the entire content. Like for example, suppose we are going to take these environmental issues like pollutions, and then we are supposed to know about the complete detail about this pollution, complete pollution detail like air pollution, water pollution, soil, noise, like this, and the climate changes and everything. Okay, right? And the last unit is about higher education systems and what is happening now, that we have to know more exactly, right? And this is the kind of thing is pre and post. What is happening now, like the new education policy and who is governing and what are the bodies are there and other things in higher educations, that we are supposed to know in this 10th unit, right? See, now we are going to split out this 10 units into 3, right? So first one is common sense based units, that is teaching, aptitude, comprehension and communication. The second one is theoretical units, where research aptitudes, ICT, people development and environment, and HES, higher education systems. Third part is practical units, like we have to apply this data interpretations and logical reasoning, mathematical reasoning and aptitude, where we have to do some this rough works, calculation and other things to get the answers, right? So by this we are splitting out this 10 units. Now again we see this first 3 things, that is teaching, comprehension and communication is based on common sense, and this research, ICT, people development and environment, and HE is based on theoretical, and data interpretation, logical and mathematical reasoning and aptitude is based on practical units, right? So we now going to see some important topics unit wise. Okay, so unit wise we are going to see important topics in which area we are supposed to concentrate more, right? See, in unit 1, that is in teaching aptitude, this topic like effective teaching, evaluations, teaching and learning, learners characteristics are most important. From this you can expect at least 3 to 4 questions. In previous question papers it was like around 3 questions was there in this topics, right? So we are supposed to see an entire topic, we are supposed to cover all the topics, but we must give much importance, or we just give first preference to this 4 topics in unit number 1, because this is somewhat repeatedly asking questions in this from this topics, right? From unit 2, that is from research aptitudes, this topics like research steps, research types, research ethics are most important, and we can expect at least 3 questions from these topics, right? And from unit 3, that is from comprehensions, as already discussed, that 5 questions will be there exactly, right? And that 5 we can secure all those 5 easily, right? And from unit 4, that's from communications, most important thing is classroom communications and effective and barriers to communications. These are the topics where you can expect at least 2 to 3 questions in the examinations. And the 5th unit is mathematical reasoning and aptitude, and you can expect at least 3 to 4 questions from this paper, and previously it was around 3 questions, so I think so in the previous papers, right? See, there will be definitely one questions like A is the relation to B and B is the relation of C, and something else will be there, like relationships will be there, right? And what is the relationship of D and C, they will ask like that, right? One questions will be there like, and number series or letter series will be there, 1, 5, 18 and like that, and what is that next numbers, or like this is AM, and this letter series will be also there. And this coding one, right? America is coded as something, and what will be the coding of Australia, like some questions will be there, like coding questions will be there, and it is very easy to secure this all 3 or 4 marks from this chapter, unit number 5. And the 5th unit is logical reasoning, right? From this logical reasoning, definitions, syllogism, inductive or deductive, 3 to 4 questions from this from this unit. It will be, we can again 3 to 4 questions from this unit we can expect in the examinations. The 7th unit is about data interpretation. Again, as we said, it will be like based on table or chart, mostly by table, and by just looking into it and having some calculations based on the questions, we can easily answer all those 5 questions. In upcoming videos, we'll just solve some previous year question papers, right, about regarding this data interpretations and comprehension and other things, right. And unit number 8 is about information and communication technology, ICT, and we are supposed to know the definitions of ICTs and this technical terms based on these computers and the abbreviations of ROM, RAM, and like that, right. And this computer definitions and memory calculations like bit, byte, kilobyte, like that one. And you can expect at least 3 to 4 marks from this unit also, that is from ICT. The 9th one is people, development and environment. We are supposed to know this pollutions. Again, I say pollution, nothing but all the pollutions you are supposed to be very clear in that. And this natural disasters. And again, at least 3 it will be there. And unit number 10 need to be like higher education systems, which is a university implemented it, and what is the value based system, what is the value education. The universities and value education, this is most important thing. Definitely 2 marks, definitely two marks will be there, 2 questions will be there. And this politically like parliament and posting, this one also will be there, who is the chief minister, who is the finance, or who is the education, who is the higher authority, who is an applet, or who's the judge, who's gave something like who is that person of the such posting, that has to be, that we have to be remember, right. So that's the thing, it comes under the theoretical one. Previous things we see now, yes. So that's the thing which comes under theoretical one. We are supposed to be clear with this, at least with these 3, like university, value education, and parliament and post, right. So these are the most important topics in in this 10 units, and it at least covers 25 topics. Okay, the last 25th topic is parliament and posting, so it will be like 25 topics. If you are clear with this 25 important topics in this paper 1, so these are the important topics in paper 1, right. It at least contains this 25 topics, right. If we are clear with this 25 topics, it is very easy to secure score 70 to 80 marks. Okay, it is very easy to score 70 to 80 marks in paper 1, right. So be clear with these topics and you can score at least 70 marks guaranteed, right. And this is somewhat important topics, but you are supposed to go with this entire syllabus also, right, all this 10 units. Okay, hope you like this video. In the upcoming videos, we will see more things about UGC paper 1 and paper 2, commerce and also management. If you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification icon to get more updates. Thank you for watching this video. Once again, thank you.